What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of We Said What We Said. I know it's been a minute, but we back. We're here to do this election thing. This is the final hour, the fourth quarter, the 2-minute warning. And we're here to discuss it. We're going to put it all on the table as we always do. So without further ado, as always, to my right, my man, Mr. Timmy T.
What up?
And to my left, my brother, D. Yo.
What it do? What it do?
And as always, I'm Big L. And we're going to discuss this election. We're going to get on these topics. We're going to talk about that debate. And we're going to make it happen. So let me turn this music down. And as always, we don't own the right to any music that you hear. Big shout out to Hank Shockley and the Bomb Squad for that Public Enemy track. So fellas, how's it been going?
Going pretty good, man.
Oh man, yeah, absolutely, man.
Let me turn that down.
You'll have to give us a second while we get some things in order.
Oh yeah.
Make sure we get these comments in. Please send those questions and comments in.
Start a watch party.
We're going to start a watch party, all of that stuff.
Public.
We're going to make everything public so it can be seen
Right.
and heard loud and clear.
Oh yeah.
So D, what's up with you? How you been?
Man, been lovely, man. Lovely. It's been a good week, man. Been a little, been pushing people to get on this election thing. You know what I'm saying? Get these votes, get out there and vote, man. If you see somebody or know somebody that haven't voted, hey, push them out there. Push them out there to vote. Help them, take them, pick them up. You know what I'm saying? If anybody need to go in the morning, early in the morning, hit me up. I can get you there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just ready to get over with.
Trying to cut your time lemonade over here.
Sorry.
All right, man. So, like I said, it's been a minute since we've been on, and during that time, man, we've had another debate. And this debate certainly wasn't like the last one. It went a lot better, I think. We didn't have to worry about a whole lot of people cutting each other off and childish games and stuff like that. It was more professional, more political, the way it should be, I guess. So how did y'all guys feel, man, in regards to the debate?
You want the truth?
That's what we're here for.
I ain't watched this shit, man. I'm ready for this election to be over, man. It is what it is, man. I think the candidates have said enough about what they're gonna do, and now whoever wins is gonna have to do what they said they're gonna do. So I didn't watch.
True.
I watched a little of it, man. I felt like, once again, I felt like Biden did what he had to do to, as a politician, said the right things as a politician would do. I also felt like Trump went into it with a better game plan than he did the first time. I felt like they probably told him the first time, you just made an ass of yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which he always do. But I felt like his cabinet and his party told him that. And he knew that he had to do something different this time. And he did. He tried. You know, he tried. But, man, I've been looking at, like, the pre-polls, so I guess that's what you would call it. Like, they show, like, the electoral votes where Biden has, like, 290 and Trump has, like, 160 something? And if you think about it, when Hillary was running against him, she won the popular vote but lost the electoral.
Right.
How do y'all feel like it's gonna be some shade this time, man? Y'all think it's gonna be something crooked?
I feel as far as what they show you, as far as the numbers and who's leading what, don't put a lot of faith in it. It's just because that's their projections. I say whatever that lead is, cut it in half.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cut it in half. And just wait till it's all said and done. But I honestly feel like Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are leading, but we all know, you know, the Trump supporters are going to support him no matter what he says, no matter what he does. They are unified.
Yeah, I think a lot of times they get those results to skew you into thinking that now I don't have to vote or whatever because we're winning. So don't stop now. Keep going through. If you hadn't voted, go in and vote and hit these polls, man. I've learned since they started early voting that election day, man, it's not as bad as you think. The line is not as long, you know. So just get out there and vote.
Well, what do y'all think about I think North Carolina, they're pushing it out. They're going to push it out to the 12th, if I'm correct. They're going to allow votes to be counted all the way up to the 12th, I guess, because of all of the mail-in ballots and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. What y'all think about that?
I think that's some bullshit.
Yeah.
So y'all think on the 3rd?
I think it's going to be some bullshit. I think it's going to be some bullshit.
November 3rd, it should be November 3rd.
The 3rd, it's always been election day, so why is it... Why... Damn, the chips came out of nowhere.
But this is it though. You know, you think about it with everything we got going on now, COVID and everything. It's not the normal election. You know what I'm saying? It's not the normal.
Right.
Just like when you go vote now, it's not normal. It's not what we're used to. So even with the mail-in ballots and everything, man, I don't know. I mean, I feel like if they don't get counted, then it's gonna be some mess. I feel like if they do get counted, it's gonna be some mess. I just feel like it's gonna be some mess.
It's gonna be some mess.
It's gonna be some mess. We already know that. You know what I'm saying? But we expect it this time. You know, last time, you know, like I said, Hillary won the popular vote, and the electoral vote is what got her.
Since we're talking about mess, what do you guys think about the problems at the polls? The people that got pepper sprayed on the way to the polls. What do you think about that?
Bullshit.
What?
I think it's Alamance County. You know what I'm saying? It's Terry Johnson's boys. Terry Johnson's been the sheriff down there for a long time. You know, and I got a little glimpse of them doing a press conference this morning, trying to explain what happened. Why is Terry Johnson not giving this?
Yeah, didn't he say that it wasn't
his boys?
It wasn't any. It wasn't the Alamance County Sheriff Department. It was Orange County sheriffs and troopers.
So they
were in Graham.
Yeah, they were representing
Alamance County. Look, the Alamance County Sheriff's Department, they keep officers by that statue.
I rode
all
the time, like 3 cars there all the time, parked in front of it all the time. So I mean that's tax dollars, and I just don't know what's going on there, man. I mean,
you know what I'm saying, but
what are you gonna do to the statue?
Like that, they keep a camera on it.
Yeah,
they keep officers by it. You know,
who's Facebook? You read this?
What is that?
Oh, his princess died. This shit somebody else.
190,000
mail-in ballots out of the VA. Yeah, we need to get those. We need to get them. You know, it's just.
I refuse.
We're not. I'm not saying that the ballots shouldn't be counted. They should be. I just know that with the Trump presidency, it's a mess. It's a messy.
It's been some mess since day one,
and it's gonna continue to be messy. I mean, I just know that. Just it's sad, man. It's sad.
Like I said, his whole campaign has had some questions. You know, we've had 4 years where they've tried to impeach him. They did the thing, you know, where even before he got in office, it was, you know, he talked bad against Latinos. about building that wall. I mean, it's always been
where that wall at, though?
It's always been something with this administration. And here we are in like the last few weeks of election, and all of a sudden, you've done more for African Americans than Abraham Lincoln.
Can I say something? If you're not black, well, if you are black, if you're a human being, and it come out your mouth that I've done more for black people than anything, you're already racist. You're already racist. That's a racist statement, man. I did more for black people. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Wow.
Hi, I'm Herschel Walker.
Yeah. Herschel Walker.
For real.
More for black people. Man, what is that? When you the president of the United States, you can't just do for white people. You can't do for black people. You can't do for Latino people.
Supposed to do for
you have
Americans.
To do for all people, Americans.
Yeah.
Americans. Man. And I do more for black people. And then for them shucking, jiving, samboing people that get up there. I mean, for real, man.
You know they're paid to do that, right?
Hi, I'm Herschel Walker.
I mean, right now in my life.
Where you going?
I'm just
you going to shut?
Hey, $100,000.
You going to shut?
$100,000 right now. I get a Trump tattoo for $200,000 right now. Right now. You don't believe me? Try me, Trump. You got
but
it.
For real though, I tried to find one of 45s though. For real. Trump 45. That's gonna be worth something.
Yeah, it's gonna be
worth
worth
something. You get your money for that. You get your money back.
Yeah, they ain't gonna shoot worth a damn, but
yeah, you get your money. You ain't might have hit nothing, but you get your money back for it. But man, yeah, it's so. How do y'all feel about people? Some of us saying that
Talking about black folks.
Yeah, black people, Negroes, African Americans.
They still say Negroes.
You still say Negroes.
They say
it's the Negroes.
They went Center State.
Well, listen though.
Negroes.
There we go.
If
Negroes.
There we go.
They're saying that they're not feeling Biden because of his tax reforms and everything.
Or
that
the crime bill from 30 years ago.
Yeah, crime bill. This guy had he did a live on Facebook talking about the crime bill, and it was true. In the 90s, the crack epidemic was killing this nation, killing us.
Yes.
The crime bill was it was an awful bill, but nobody knew what to do because the crack was taking over. It was killing people.
Okay, but
so they came up with the crime bill. But that's what I'm saying though. Like everybody signed off on it.
But here's the thing.
Black caucus signed off on it. The government signed off on it. Americans signed off on it. It was voted and it was signed off on because people were scared of how this crack epidemic was taking over.
So it wasn't just Biden.
It wasn't just
everybody.
Biden. It was everybody.
But here's the thing.
Throwing it like he did it, but he didn't. Everybody did because everybody was terrified of what crack was doing.
But here's the thing. Cocaine had been around for a long time.
Yes.
Heroin had been around for a long time. Marijuana been around for a long time. All them drugs been around for a long time. When black folks took something, and I'm gonna say the black community, somebody took something.
Here we go.
And made crack out of it. The government couldn't control it.
Get my potato chips.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So then it became a crack epidemic. And yeah, it did a thing on our people. But all these other drugs, they know who flying and floating this shit in and out of this country because they got a part of it. Crack is something that's made, you know. You cook that up.
How do you cook it up?
I need to confirm.
I refuse to
1, 2, 3, 4.
I refuse to answer any more questions on Granny Man incriminating.
I got a secret document.
You know, it's like heroin and cocaine, marijuana, all of that comes from the earth. And it doesn't grow here. We know all the good stuff grows in like South America and Mexico and that, in the warmer places. Crack is something that was created, so we can call it, I guess, man-made.
Whitney Houston said, "Crack is whack."
But look, going back to it, the reason I was saying that is because people, like you said,
I just ran
people
off.
trying to, yeah, you did.
I was getting to a point.
He mad about that.
He gonna get back to it though. But I was just saying, like, people were saying that they Republicans are trying to make it seem like it was all Biden, and it wasn't. It was America. Period.
But
I just
you know,
think,
what did you do for this crime bill to?
But this is what I'm saying. I mean, a lot of times we as a people feel like we're being targeted, and we are. But it's not the bill in general. It's just yeah.
Okay.
As black people, that bill put a lot of people that we knew in jail. You know, for a really long time. But I mean, you got other laws that's doing the same thing. You got these mandatory minimums that you get a felony. You have 10. Well, 2 really bad felonies, and you get a third something small, and then you get the rest of your life. Yeah, I mean that's terrible. We need to look at that. We need to look at stuff like that. But that all goes back to vote, man. You got to vote the right people in, man. And I don't think that we as a people were really conscious of who we were voting for back then. We were just voting for Democrats if you were Democratic or Republicans if you're a Republican. Well, and I think we need to research.
If we talking 30 years ago. We really wasn't voting yet.
Yeah.
You know, I was 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, we was just doing.
Me and Troy was voting.
Just graduating high school.
Why you got to pull Troy into this?
You know, all of us, our freshman year in college. You know what I'm saying? First time we voted.
Yeah.
And we was just really voting the parties that we knew that we were part of.
Yeah, we didn't want Bush and Reaganomics and all of that no more. But we saw Clinton playing the sax on Arsenio.
Oh yeah, playing the sax, getting fed. My kind of guy.
Smoking weed.
Yeah, trifecta.
He didn't inhale.
How you do that?
What?
I don't know.
Talk to Bill about that.
If he did it the same time he was getting some head, I know he inhaled. He breathed something in. Man.
But go ahead.
I had this conversation this week, and I honestly have a problem with people that don't vote. I legitimately have a problem with people that don't vote.
I agree. I second it.
Yeah.
Say it for the people in the back.
Yeah, we got a problem.
Let me turn
with
the mic.
With the people that don't vote, especially the people that look like us, brown people, African American people. We tend to take stuff for granted. But we cry about stuff. If they told you today you couldn't vote, everybody in the world would be up there like, I'm gonna vote. But now you had the opportunity and liberty to vote, and we don't do it. So that's my problem. I have a problem. If you don't vote and you are African American, I feel like you're being disrespectful to all the people that fought, died, got sprayed with water hoses, attacked by dogs, beaten, spit on, trying to get you the right to vote. And if you don't use that right, that's disrespectful. So that's my stand. I'm real big on that. And like I said, you haven't ever heard me say who to vote for, because I'm not gonna say that. But I'm just telling you, if you do not vote and you're vocal about it, I look at you different. I don't dislike you, but I look at you like, man, they're not as sharp a person as I thought. You know, I thought that person was sharp. But if you and that's another thing too. If you personally don't vote, why get on social media and try to get other people to come with you? Excuse me, I see that a lot of it like, man, I ain't voting or whatever, you know, this and this and this. And they go a whole list of political rants. And at the end, they be like, well, I don't vote anyway. So what you got to do with shit anyway? Yeah. You don't have shit to do with shit, but, you know, and I see that a lot. So that's my saying. How you guys feel about that?
Same. Exact same. Exclamation mark.
Same. I mean, you know, if you don't vote, that's your decision, your opinion. But I'm not interested in all your reasons and all of that shit. Just if you don't vote, okay, we don't need to have a conversation. Let me talk to the people that's gonna vote.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And why you don't vote? That's still your thing. I ain't trying to convince you. I ain't trying to change your mind. You know, hell, our first guest, Brian Gilley, said he ain't vote. Now, we didn't know that shit when we invited him on, but he's still a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? That's his choice. And even that day, we didn't try to change his mind or anything. He gave his reasons why he didn't vote. What's wrong?
He went to Central. Shit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you brought that up. We wasn't going to say nothing. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? If you don't vote, that's your, that's your thing. That's your thing, you know what I'm saying? But, get off your soapbox and don't try to convince me. Because I'm going to vote. I believe mine count.
Yeah.
How about you?
I'm like Plies. Y'all see the video I posted with Plies on? Nah, boo boo. You see that? Trump said, hey, I'm like, people who don't vote, they'll be the first ones.
Be the woke ones.
They woke.
They'll be the first ones to complain when some kind of economic asset that they're receiving for their family is taken away from them. You know what I'm saying? Or just something that their family or children or them personally benefit from. Taxes go up, healthcare changes. They'll be the first ones to sit there and complain and then want to talk politics. Then want to talk about the elected officials when you didn't get off your tail and go vote. That's the first one. That is the definition of a hypocrite.
Man, and it's bad because it's I hear people complain about school system, this, school system. Especially now, I mean, we're in school, we're not in school. COVID-19, Schedule 1, Schedule 2, whatever situation is. But you elected these officials, man, and you have student. I mean, you have school board meetings that you can attend, but you don't do that. You'll go to the club and stand in line, outside in the cold, but you won't go to a student council. You won't go to a city council meeting. You got local government. To most people, is more important because it affects your daily life. Yeah. If school age kids, man, you got to know what's going on in your school system. You got to know who's running the school system, so it won't be any funny business. Because a lot of funny business is money involved in stuff like this, and when it's money, it's funny business. So you got to know who's dealing with your money, man. You can't have anybody you want in the school system. You want educators, man. You don't want business people. Yeah. You want people that's there for the kids and not about the money. So just vote, man. Get out and vote, man. Research. Talk to these people, man. Yeah. These people you can touch. Before
going further, man, I want to give a shout out to one of our followers, man. Me and this guy, I've never met him. And as far as I know, he's a Trump supporter. But he's probably the only one that has came on not personally on the show, but just having a conversation within the group. And he was the only one that has been willing to do that and just voice his opinions to why he is a Trump supporter. And me and this guy had a nice conversation about our differences. And that's what it's about in America, man. Is being able to talk to people that think differently than you do. And respecting our differences. That's your opinion, man. I see what you're saying. I don't agree with that. But I understand where you're coming from because, that might benefit you, but not me. And Gary, what's his name?
Gary Boggs.
Gary Boggs, man. Hey, that's a big shout out to you, brother. I know you follow us, and you always tell us you follow us, and you like what we do. And like I said, man, you voiced your opinion about things. I voiced mine about them, and we chopped it up, and it was nice, lengthy.
Thirdly.
Thirdly is a word. Thirdly is a word.
Like Mike Wet.
Yeah.
But we had a good conversation, man, and I just want to give you a shout out, brother. If you check it out, and like I said, man, everybody has their own right to vote for who they want to. And it basically just falls down to what you desire for your children's future to look like. That's what it all boils down to.
It's all about respect, man. I don't dislike Trump support. I dislike ignorant people. I mean, ignorance is the worst thing ever. I mean, you can sit down and have a conversation. If you can, just like me, if I don't have an argument or a basis on why I vote Democrat, then why am I voting Democrat? If I can't express to you why, then I'm there's no valid reason. I'm not giving you any valid reason, but we should be able to sit down and say, man, I'm voting, even if it's just as basic as that's the way I've always voted. But you say it in a respectful manner, man, and just it. I said, and I've been saying this all my life. You can sit down and drink a beer with a guy. You know what I'm saying? If everybody just sit down and drink a beer, man, the world would be so much easier, man. Yeah. Just sit down and drink a beer with a motherfucker.
So I got a question, Cuz. What's up, Cuz?
Here we go.
In response to your thing. So let me ask you this. So if I don't know if it's true or not. So if a black person, well, I know it is true because black people do support Trump. So for black people that support Trump, are they racist?
Is Trump a racist? What makes you think Trump's a racist?
He says racist shit.
Okay, I say dumb shit, but I ain't no dummy. I'm not defending the man. I don't think he's a racist. I think he's opportunist. Exactly.
He's an opportunist.
You know,
and he know that his racist people.
He's an elitist. Also, he likes rich people. And Trump, honestly, likes anybody that likes him. So I'm not so sure he's racist. Anybody can believe what you want to believe, whatever. I don't necessarily think he's racist. He says racist shit. A whole lot of people say racist shit. Black people say racist shit. A lot of black people say, my grandma used to say some racist shit, and I should laugh, but if it had been the other way around, it wouldn't have been funny.
Let's go a little bit further. I can call you nigga.
Yeah.
I can call you nigga.
Yeah.
But nigga's a bad word.
Bad word.
But I can call you nigga.
It's in the context though. I can call you my nigga, and
if a white guy was right here when I said my nigga,
no,
it's in the context.
No,
it's a bad word regardless. It's a negative word.
It is.
It's a negative word regardless. So what I'm saying is like this is what we as a people got to understand. I'm not gonna like everything you do. I'm not gonna agree with what you agree with. But in order for us to move forward in this country and bring it to a better point, at some point, you got to respect each other's opinion. You got to. Trump doesn't respect anybody's opinion. He don't respect nobody but his own.
That's true.
That's again. He don't care
money.
He don't respect nobody's opinion.
That's true.
But and that's the problem. But we as a people, we gotta respect one another. Like Wednesday morning, if you can't respect one another in this country, it's gonna be hell. It's already hell, but it's gonna be worse. I mean, y'all agree or disagree with it? I agree. Whew. You agree with me? Y'all see what I'm saying? So I to Gary, when me and Gary was having our conversations, he was just talking about the business ventures that he had going on and how, because I asked the question, how has the Trump presidency affected you in a positive way? And he told me some things that it had. But
as far as business,
tax write-offs, things like that. But my defense to him and my response to him was, I've always felt like when a new president is elected, for the first 3.5 years, he's riding the wave of the previous president. And I feel like Trump has been riding the Obama wave for his last term until now.
No.
I'm far as unemployment, far as the economy, he's riding that wave of Obama. Obama was bringing it up. He's still riding that wave. He's just trying to take claim to something that he had nothing to do with.
No, this nigga has created a different way.
He said the N word.
But no,
yeah,
but you see what I'm saying though, right? He's riding that way. He's riding Obama's success. He's riding Obama's success and trying to make claim to it himself. like he did it. No, you didn't. You followed what the previous presidency did, and you're reaping the benefits of it because now you're in office. You see what I'm saying? The economy was already on the uptrend with Obama. Unemployment was lower with Obama. So all Trump did when he got elected, he's still riding that wave.
Okay, but
from Obama, and he trying to take claim to it like they did the Indians. They took the land from him. He trying to take everything positive that Obama had this country going directions wise. He's trying to take that like he did it, but he didn't.
But everything has drastically changed within the last year.
Well, I said because 3.5 years. I said 3. He been in there since
because of
I said 3.
The pandemic. You know,
that's West Salem State.
I said 3.5. But
SU. SU.
Anyway, keep going. You good. But anyway, I think for me, it's he can during the debate he would say Joe's had 40 years, 37 years to do this and do that. Okay, you in power right now. What have you done? Besides take a country that was already divided because we had a black president, and you just poured more fuel on the fire. You on national TV in front of the entire world told the Proud Boys to stand up, be ready. And then 3 weeks later, you've done more for African Americans than anybody.
So I got a question for you guys. I know, for me on social media when Obama was going to be elected to his first term, I experienced and lost a lot of people for racist comments and stuff like that. So my question is, do you think that Obama's first term was more racially charged than Donald Trump's first election? Because I feel like,
you mean from
I honestly 100% feel like
black people, or
for just in general, I feel like Obama won just because he was black, and I feel like Trump won just because people that hate voted for him.
I don't know, man. I believe people's tired of the Bushes. I believe
we were tired of Bush, and in my opinion, Obama was he was the guy for the job. Now he got my vote. Big part because he was black. I wanted to see that. I wanted to see that stereotype gone. That you never see a black man as president.
I think everybody that voted for Obama, a lot of people voted for the first time, which is a good thing. Yeah. Whatever brings you out to the polls is a good thing. But I just feel like I'm gonna say this. I'm glad Obama was Obama and he wasn't Jesse Jackson or
wasn't just a politician.
He was ready to be president.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if we had gotten that support for any other guy that wasn't ready, then it'd have been the last black president ever, which he might be the last black president ever anyway, going forward. And I said that it was 2020.
But that's the thing. When Obama ran, we had a whole lot of support from, all the celebrities were out there. Rock the vote.
Rock the vote. I remember that.
Everybody was out there. And it was like, when Obama's 8 years was up, nobody got behind Hillary.
You don't like that?
No, I'm going to drink it. Okay. Nobody got behind Hillary, and, black folks didn't really get behind her. We were more or less, doing what we're doing now. We're bringing up old stuff. And like I said, the other side is fully united.
It's funny you said celebrities, because we got celebrities in this election. Got Lil Wayne.
Well, the president is a celebrity.
Got got Ice Cube, got 50 Cent. They all got something to say about this election. What y'all think about that?
Well, like I said, fuck Lil Wayne. I'm gonna say it, y'all. Excuse
ugly.
Hey, I think we need to touch on something.
And I don't like your music either.
You ugly.
Before we go in further, we need to touch on some things because I think some of the people that's watching feel like we're saying that Trump is not a racist. I by far think he is.
I said what I said.
I think
I said what I said.
But I think he's more of an opportunist than he is a racist. He's a businessman, and he feel like the more people he can get on his side, the better he can be. Racist things, yes. If you say racist stuff, you're racist. But people who follow him, people who feel like they have been, they have come up or they've seen benefits for him. That's their opinion. See, that's one of the problems. If we don't accept their opinion, and they can be just as cool with us as anything. If I was to sit here right now and tell Lamont that I was a Trump supporter, if I was to sit here and tell him I was a Trump supporter, and do y'all think that would change me and his brotherhood?
It shouldn't.
Exactly, it shouldn't. We're gonna talk trash to each other just like he a Cowboy fan and I'm gonna watch the football team fan. That's my opinion. That's my preference. That's his. I respect his. He respect mine. When this country is at a point where we don't respect what one another cares about or how they feel, that's the division. We just as worse as racist then. Do you agree or disagree? If we can't accept somebody else's way of thinking, not the racist part, but just the beneficial part, like I benefit from that. I mean, I'm not a racist. I love everybody, but I've benefited from his policies.
I mean,
I don't know what their policies.
I mean, on the same level, have you ever said anything racist?
Oh yeah.
Then, I mean,
I know.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't think a lot of people haven't. I'm truly not a racist, but I'm sure I've said racist things. I'm sure I've said things that might hurt any group, any other group. You know, I mean, things we used to say when we were younger. I mean, that doesn't dictate. I mean, now I'm telling you, now if we said some of the things we used to say when we was young, now, you know, we'd be in trouble. It's politically incorrect to say some of the things we used to say in public. In public. Coaches used to say to us. You know what I'm saying? Quit being a punk. You say that now.
That ain't what it said.
Yeah, I know. But I can't say it.
Yeah, you can.
No, I can't say it because
you can say it.
I want to be politically correct because I don't want somebody to use a derogatory word.
Why?
Why? They do it all the time, but
yeah.
I'm not because I'm not gonna add to that. We ain't gonna add to that.
You just keeping it real.
See, I mean, like this right here, like Greg put, if we as black people expect Trump to do anything for us as a whole from the heart, do not know what Make America Great Again. See, we know what Make America Great is. We know what the underlying thing is, but he's an opportunist. He's an opportunist. He's shooting that out there for the TPT people that ain't got no way to drive around, tape on the boots. You know what I'm saying? That might have been.
I know.
You still on the brother with no tape on his boots?
I'm just saying.
You been on him for 6 months.
I mean, I'm just saying though. If we know he's taking the opportunity to attract all the racist people that's in America that got something to say but haven't been able to say it for the last couple of years, but because now 45 is in presidents, that's who he's attracting. Just like he's a businessman. So he know who his target market is. He know who he need to go off and get. And that's what he did. That's exactly what he did. I mean, but I feel like the man is racist. I mean, his campaign is racist.
His people are smart.
Not everybody that follow him is racist.
His people are smart. They told him that if you make these people think that you think like they think, then they'll vote for you.
Yeah.
And I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying he's not racist. I personally don't think he's racist. I mean, you can think the same thing. Opinion is just that. It's opinion.
Just opinion.
Because I think I'm fine as hell. Y'all might think I'm ugly. Y'all wrong as shit, but that's y'all's opinion. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what has he said that was racist?
We got 4 years of shit.
Give me one example of what he said it was racist. And what does he say?
Okay, players kneeling in regards to social injustice.
That's some dumb shit. That wasn't racist. That was just dumb.
No, his comments.
Because white players kneel too.
But it's his comments. His comments are directed towards African Americans.
Didn't tell LeBron just shut up and play ball or something.
Okay, well, it was a reporter that said that. One of them Fox News reporters.
He got fired, didn't he?
Should.
It was a woman. She ain't going nowhere.
She fired. She got chokeslammed.
Well, the comments he made towards Latinos. Remember, he was going to build this wall just for them. And all of his supporters played into it.
What got him elected?
Us not going to the polls.
That and him telling the racist people of America that he was going to keep Hispanics out. He knew who to target. He knew who to get the vote for him. He's a businessman. Yep. That's what I'm saying. He's not a president. He's by far nothing.
But we've known he wasn't a politician.
That's what I'm saying, though. But that's what it is. He went out and attacked the market for racist people. And got racist because America was built on racism. It was built on it. And it's been underlined for so long. It's been a monster in this earth that has been covered up by dirt for so long until this man brought this big gold shovel and started digging it up, and it came back out, and now it's back out like it
didn't dig it up. Racism always been here.
Not face like it is.
I think
what the hell it ain't.
I don't.
Now, we ain't. The three of us ain't never had to go through what our parents went through. No. But the shit been there.
Yeah, it's been there. But now they're
bold.
They're bold with it now. They're bold with it.
Clan downtown.
Yeah, but they bold with it. Everybody.
You know what? They bold on fucking social media. Mm-hmm. That's where they bold at. They bold at the rallies where they supposed to be bold at. If I go in motherfucking Walmart and just me, they ain't so bold in. They look. True. They look. They don't say nothing. They had a little, stars and stripes, little redneck flag shirt on. They keep on walking about their business. They had a Trump shirt. They had a Trump shirt. Dude wear a Trump shirt at work. That's all. It's just a shirt. You ain't in my face talking about Trump this, Trump that.
And, I mean,
because we both gonna get fired that day.
I mean, and I see a lot of that. I see it on social, and I see the videos that people like want us to post on them. I mean, a lot of times we decline them because we seen that before. But I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot of stuff that's in your face, man. And I just can't do that, man. I mean, I said I don't have an opinion on who you vote for, and I don't care. But you gonna respect me. You're gonna respect me, and I can guarantee that if you don't respect me, you're gonna feel me. And that's just real. That's not a threat. That's just the kind of person I am. I'm not gonna take any racism in my face. Right. That's man, woman, child, 18 to 80. I'm crippled crazy. If you call me a nigga, I'm gonna punch you in your motherfucking mouth. And if you are a guy,
was that on the mic?
I'm sorry. No, that was your birthday. I said motherfucker too. Anyway, if you are a woman and you with your man and you call me a nigga, I'm gonna punch you in your motherfucking face. I'm gonna beat the fuck out your husband or boyfriend. I promise you that. So that is a public service announcement. If you see me out, I'm that dude. I promise you, I will do that. And I might hit you 2 times. Especially if your boyfriend big, I might not be able to beat him. I'm not one of y'all motherfuckers out.
Somebody gotta get it.
Somebody gonna get it.
But that's this platform. We don't agree with everything one another feels or says. But that's what makes us so good, because we can disagree on things and we still cool. That's what's wrong with America today. People can't disagree.
Can't disagree.
People don't know how to disagree. And until we learn how to disagree and still be about our business, grown, and looking out for the future of this country, then we'll never get anywhere. We're going to keep holding on to all the hurt in the past.
We're so stuck on right and wrong.
Yeah, man.
Who knows who's right? Why don't you say I?
Just respect one another and keep it moving. But you say some sideways stuff, Oh, it's battle time then.
I mean, I can't do it. I mean, and I see it a lot, man. They all up in people's face, man.
But like I said, they do it. They know when to do it and where to do it, and who to do it to.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I got in a fist fight in court in Wentworth. I got in.
So this can't be recent. Right?
No, this was a long time ago. I got in a fight with a guy because he said the N-word, called me nigga, whatever. Got in a fight with him. He takes me to court. The case gets thrown out. We're coming up. You know, the case gets dismissed and you're walking up the aisle together. Mm-hmm. And he called me another nigga. We bust out the door. The one that's Superior Court, the old one is Superior. We bust out the door, man. I mean, fighting. And I was like, man, and I couldn't stop. I mean, I knew I was gonna go to jail, but at the time, I don't. That's what I don't. I can't take that, man. I'm glad. And I say it all the time. I'm glad that I wasn't born in slavery, because I'd been dead. Because I couldn't. I don't think I would have conformed. I think my foot would have got cut off too, man.
Oh yeah, man.
I mean, I just don't think I could have done it, man.
I couldn't either. I remember 5th grade at Mall Street, field day. Look, field day, man.
Why are you fighting on field day, man?
We was playing. Look, y'all was playing. Look, you playing? You remember rollerback? I mean rollerback. Play rollerback, right? Field day, we was playing rollerback, and this is after all the events, so we was just out there for the rest of the day. I was getting ready to bat. This guy named Scott. I ain't gonna say his last name. He down there. He just hit the catch. He said, "Oh, this nigga about to miss it." I turned around, hit him dead square in the forehead with the bat. Dead square in the forehead. Straight to the principal office. I had to go. I thought I killed him because he was out. Forehead just as purple.
Good.
And my mom and dad was at work. My aunt had to come get me, and my aunt came and got me. Like I said, it was a field day, so it was all like next to the last day, if it wasn't the last day of school. And they in there telling her he assaulted him, he hit him upside the head with a bat. Well, why? He said Demetri said that he called him a nigga. She said, well, he should have kept hitting him.
Yeah, but see something like that. That's learned. He getting that from his parents. That's
exactly.
where he was raised.
It was in 5th grade, so I taught him a lifelong lesson too.
He heard it at home, and it's okay.
I gave him a lesson.
I'm okay with that.
Aluminum the forehead, aluminum wing.
The bad thing about that is,
or the bomb back.
Hey, aluminum the forehead, aluminum gonna win, baby.
But now if you did that now, you have to charge.
Go in jail.
You go
Straight
to jail.
jail.
You go to jail.
But he deserved it.
Yeah,
absolutely. It's a lot of people deserve some ass whoopers, man. I mean, honestly, but
George Zimmerman.
No comment.
Deserves an ass whooping. Anyway,
we made that acceptable. We let him walk around here.
Yeah,
shouldn't have.
But getting back to the Trump being racist, we call him an opportunist, and his opportunity was to appeal to a certain base, certain demographic, certain base of people. But they ain't the only ones that voted for him.
Oh no.
As we know, we got black folks out there voting for him. Now, in my opinion, I feel like he's a racist because if that's the role you playing, if you playing the role of being the leader of racist people or the racist thoughts of certain people, then I got to put you in that group. Now that's my opinion. Maybe y'all don't agree with it. That's fine. I think he is a racist. I don't know the man personally. Never really cared to know him. Honestly, don't think he had any business even being in the running to be a president of this country. I think it tells a lot about the Republican Party that they would even have this guy to be their representative. I think it was a bigger plan. Of course, it's all tied to money and big business. That's what he's been all about since he's been in office. What he can do for the Not rich, but what he can do for the wealthy, the super rich, or big businesses. If you listen to him talk, it's all about he's talking from a business sense. He's not talking in ways of what's going to help people like me, or people like you, or people like you, whether we're black or white. It's all about business. And a lot of his supporters have, like you said, the good old boys and girls have come out the woodwork support. And that's what you see at these rallies. You don't see, the same people at the rallies that's on TV. You see a totally different demographic of people in the rallies that might be at the goddamn Walmart down the street.
I just question. I see Trump supporters.
They Trump supporters, but
and that's fine. But
different.
You have the big truck with a Trump sign on the other side,
big flag,
and then you got the Confederate flag on the side. When did that merge? You know what I'm saying? See,
there was the black flag with the
with the black and blue lines and the blue. I just don't know, man. I mean, I'm terrified of what's gonna happen when I wake up Wednesday.
I'm not terrified if say he loses.
He loses, better get right.
I'm not terrified of what's going to happen because we've been here for 6 months. We knew there was going to be a winner and a loser. There's no need to be terrified. Nobody should be terrified. If we shouldn't be terrified of hatred and stuff that has been here all this time, and now it may be time for us to face it head on.
So, are we ready to face it head on?
Some of us are.
Because I don't think some people believe the threat is real.
No, they don't. Not everybody does.
They need to wake up.
Not everybody does, but then again, you still got, are those people that don't vote and that are woke, are they ready?
I don't know if they're ready.
Tell them again.
Stay ready. Stay ready. Stay ready.
You know what I'm saying? So no, I'm not afraid of what's going to be Wednesday morning. The worst thing for me is that it's another 4 years. That's the worst thing for me. But
I don't know.
I've lived through the first.
See, I don't know what's going to be worse, man. See, if Trump gets elected and has to do another term, 4 more years, target Rams. If he gets elected, has to do another term, he has to put in work. If he does not get elected, then he can go on a campaign of what he would have done, or I did this, I did that, and I think that might be worse than him being in office. Not saying I want him to win. I'm just saying in general. That's what I worry about.
But he'll still be in power. But as of January 20th, he has to relinquish that power.
Yes. Didn't say he wasn't going to do it.
Call me. Call me. We'll get him out.
Shit, the same $200 for the tattoo. I'm cheap.
We'll get him out.
I'm cheap.
No, I mean, for him to say that he's not going to give up power, that's not what presidents do.
I know that's a not classy move. That's a not classy move. I mean, and I'm gonna say it. Shit, fuck it, it's me. I'm kind of embarrassed that Donald Trump's my president.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, not. I think that a president should be a certain caliber person, and I don't think Donald Trump's character is that of a president. That's just my personal opinion.
As an American citizen, I'm embarrassed. I mean, every day I'm embarrassed. When I turn on the news, when I look at CNN, CBS, NBC, I dare not turn on that raggedy tail Fox News. But when I turn on all of them and I see all this, the division, separation, negative stuff that's coming out of this country, man, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, man, and you know,
and it's been going on for 4 years.
And I'm like, you know,
well, really 8
for me.
4.
Yeah.
My concern is not about me for the next 4 years. It's not about me. It's about the turn this country is taking for my children. You know what I'm saying? We always promote what we're doing to secure our children's future. And right now, what we need to be teaching them is how to self-defense yourself. Instead of being able to make a career, be able to do this, be prepared now. That's what it seemed like I have to teach my kids every day. If this situation happened, this is what you do. You know, instead of saying, hey, you can be a lawyer, you can be a doctor, you can be those things. Strive to be those things. But at the same time, keep that heat.
Yeah.
I mean, and prepare yourself. And when you get old enough, you train your kids, and your children, and your family the same way. Be prepared. Buy generators for your house.
Absolutely.
Buy canned foods. If you can get some bulletproof vests, get them. I mean, I'm just saying, be able
600.
Be able that if things go south quick, your family will strive. It may not be for the long haul, but for a period of time, things kind of balance out. Then your family can stay sustainable to life. So go out, invest in those generators for your house. Buy you waters, get canned goods.
Yeah, stock up. Because it's the way this country is going. That's how I feel like I need to teach my kids. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's sad, man. Like I said, my daughter is 23 years old, man, and I when she goes somewhere, it's like, oh, you got your weapon. I mean, that's sad. That's sad, you know. But it makes the nature of things, man. We just had a young lady from Reedsville, Crystal. Remember her post, man?
Yeah.
The guy ran up on her, man. And it's too much of that going on, man. Because we allowing that, man. What we got to do as people is not let people talk and treat our women like that. You know, just in general, man. We got to intervene when you see somebody doing something wrong, man. Everybody can be a hero, man. Just stop it. Yeah. You know, and that goes across racial lines and everything. If you see a guy beating a woman, go over there and stop him. I mean, shouldn't.
Yeah. I
mean, you might die. You know what I'm saying? Because that happens a lot, but you just can't stand there, man. Don't pull out your phone and record.
Yeah.
You know, and as far as what happened with Crystal, the guy ran up on her or whatever. Know your laws, man. Know your laws, man. If you don't want to have a concealed weapon, take the concealed weapons class, man. Because it's a lot of knowledge in that class, man. It's a lot of stuff that you don't know. It's a lot of rules in this, man. Yeah. You don't want to be a lawful citizen. It takes a bad shot. You don't want to go to jail for doing what you're
protecting you. Right?
Yes, but I'm telling you, it's ways that you can defend yourself. Yeah, and you don't have to retreat. North Carolina's standing ground, but you have to get in a defensive posture. You know what I'm saying? You can't just haul off and shoot somebody. And I definitely encourage everybody that carries a weapon to get shooter's insurance. You know, you get a lawyer. You don't say nothing. The lawyer comes in and handles everything for the shooting. You need to look into that because that's very important.
Yes,
because you can incriminate yourself fast, very fast, and turn a lawful shooting into you getting 7 years and never being able to carry a weapon again.
Over, it could be a small loophole.
Yep. You know, you say, if they ask, were you scared? No, I wasn't scared. I had my gun.
Gotcha.
Done. Done right there. That quick. Yeah. So just know, I hope nobody has to take another person's life, but I want you to be able to protect yourself by any means, and that's men, women, and children, man. Like I said, I got a daughter, and I would hate for somebody to hurt her or kill her, and I couldn't get to him. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't get to him. I couldn't get to him. So
and for me, my oldest boy, he's that you. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, my oldest boy, he travels every week from Charlotte to Rocky Mount, Virginia.
A lot of Trump flags up there.
Yeah, yes. Once he hits Martinsville, a lot of Trump, lot of flags, and and a lot of times he's doing that traveling by himself, and he's just as big as I am, so you as a parent you worry about that, and my oldest boy, he taller than I am, so he's only 17, but as Demetrius said earlier, these talks that we have to have with our children. With Chris kind of knows he's seen things. He knows what's going on. Jason ain't experienced nothing like that, yet. I gotta have, you have to repeatedly have that talk in regards to if you get pulled over. If you're with your friends and somebody, they get pulled over, you gotta know what to do. You gotta know how to act.
Sad, man.
If you ever get in some trouble, don't talk to nobody. Call me. Call your mother. It's things that our kids need to know, and it's things that we, even though we've experienced it, these laws change every year. Every so often, every administration, things change. And we need to stay up on that. Going back to, concealed carry, everybody needs to take that class. Everybody needs to take that class. Take that class and go to the range.
Yeah.
Go to the range, or if you know somebody got property,
Come on out, the whole gun range and stuff.
If you know somebody with some property in the country, just ask, can you shoot? Pay them, but be comfortable with your firearm.
Absolutely, and that's a big thing for me. You need to be comfortable. You need to be comfortable on maintenance, cleaning it, and the ability to shoot it, man. Just because you have a gun, a lot of people die with guns.
Nothing smaller than 9 millimeter.
It's about shot placement.
Yeah, I messed that up.
It's shot placement though. Shot place. I personally, the smallest. Well, not carry a 9. I got a 9. I don't really like a 9 because a 9 is like through it. I like knockdown power. So most of the time I daily carry a 40.
40
sometimes a 45. Like I like to shine a little bit, but it really doesn't matter what caliber your gun is if you can't shoot it. If you can't hit somebody from 5 feet away, 6 feet away, then you're in really bad shape. And most of the shootings are at that range. So taking it out 20 feet, 50 feet. If you got 50 feet, you don't need to shoot somebody. If they got that much distance on you, you don't need to shoot them. But it's good to be able to shoot that far. But I'm just telling you that again. Know your laws. Know your laws.
So check this out. How many did y'all see in Austin, Texas? I think it was Austin, Texas. The Biden bus was going, and the Trump supporters or Trump parade or brigade, whatever you want to call them, they met the bus on the expressway and basically chased the bus out of Austin.
Was they on
guns? No, in cars, vehicles on the highway.
You didn't see the video?
They had weapons. They say they outnumbered the law enforcement 50-1.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
To me,
was Biden on the bus?
No. It was his campaign, like Trump got that bus going around, but it was the Biden-Harris bus. But to me, that is a violation of civil rights. Am I wrong or right?
First of all, where was law enforcement?
They ain't do anything.
That's the problem right there.
Exactly. But that's a violation of civil rights, right? Because that's their freedom of speech to be on that Biden bus. They have the freedom to go wherever they want. But this, because you're a different political group or follower, you basically try to run the bus off the road now. That's crazy. That's the crazy thing about it.
Well, if you're trying to run something off the road, you're trying to run another vehicle off the road, then
a federal bus.
That's a charge.
That's a charge right there. That's attempted manslaughter, attempted murder. I mean, it's ways you can go with that.
But they did it though. It's a video, man. I wish I put it, but I was looking at that, man. I said, that is crazy. And they had the guns waved. I mean, it was crazy.
That's against the law. It's against the law to brandish a weapon in North Carolina.
Yeah. In
North Carolina, you can't brandish a weapon. You can't just,
walk this pointed at somebody.
Just like, what up with your gun? You can't do it. That's a charge.
Well, I mean, that's that privilege, and like I said, this is where law enforcement need to be doing their job. If you can shoot a brother in the back 9 times. Why you not doing your job there? These are federal elected officials you're supposed to be protecting. Where's Secret Service? Where's the Highway Patrol?
That was another one of them embarrassing moments. You see what I'm saying? That's an embarrassing moment that this is stuff that we've seen growing up in third world countries when the Great Wall was trying to get tore down in Germany, East Germany, West Germany. You know what I'm saying? Or South Korea, North Korea, and Russia when it was trying to become all these different countries. These are things that we always saw on television that was broadcasted by the news. Our country was never, in our eyes growing up, I mean, it happened, but to this extent, like a parade of vehicles chasing down a political party opponent bus, trying to run it off the road, running it out of the state. I mean, we've never seen it. Or in New York City the other day, they had the Trump protesters riding through with that old crooked tail Giuliani in the car, and people, I mean, everybody out there fighting, man. It's crazy just to turn on the TV every day and see this for this country.
See that right there? That right there was crazy too, because on the same level, fast fair, they were riding through and guys were snatching flags off the cars and stuff, and it's tough, man. I mean, I'm playing devil's advocate. You know what I'm saying? But it's just we can't be one sided. We can't say that if Trump supporters come through, snatch the flags off or do all this and stuff, and then when something happens to the Biden bus, we cry. We can't do that. We got to keep it. We got to keep it level. It's on both sides. You got to respect.
And I'm not saying that there aren't racist people that's following or followers of Trump or supporters of Trump. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying there's not racist people that's supporting Biden, because it is. I'm pretty sure it is. There's racist people supporting both sides. But we can't say that every person that supports him is a racist. No. We can't say that. You know what I'm saying?
No, we can't. And I wouldn't. But what I would say, like I said,
Time out.
Like
y'all want to win that band? Y'all did the triple reverse. Man,
that was four of them. What was four? I thought it was four.
Well, they got to pull everything out the hat. Anyway, we got all right there.
Kenny Pitt's coaching them. One, two.
Anyway, man. No, I definitely wouldn't say everybody that supports the Republican Party is racist. It's the bullshit rhetoric that Trump spews out. If you're supporting that,
then you're racist.
You got racist tendencies. And if you got racist tendencies, and I can pretty much call you racist.
Yeah, you might as well be saying, who made these masks? I can't see nothing out this mask. Make it your own.
It's hot.
How we supposed to ride and eat mask on?
I vote we take them off.
Not like this. If I turn my head like this, I can see. Yeah, you borderline like that, dude.
I am. I vote. Let's stop racism.
Yes,
we got to.
I don't know how. Don't know how.
That's what.
I mean, we go back to our parents, man, our grandparents. They've been trying to stop it, so we got to continue to fight.
But what we fail to realize, man, it's so many people in this world that hate us because we are Americans. You know what I'm saying? And we sit here
hate each other because we
fight
each other.
Yeah,
we hate each other.
And it's just gonna make it so easy, man. If honestly, man, if another country invaded us, okay, perfect example. 9/11. 9/11, another country attacked the United States on our home ground. Racism almost disappeared.
Yeah.
It wasn't about black and white. It was about Americans, what they did to us as Americans. Now from that point to where it was beautiful to where we are now, man, I don't know what happened. It's a collapse because I mean it was people hugging each other, man, just it was that's probably the best time. The worst thing ever to happen, but the best time as far as race relations, because it was to a point where you almost didn't see color. If you American, I love you. We're proud to be Americans, not proud to be a white American or a black American or a northern or a southerner, or a Democrat or a Republican, a Catholic or a Jew, a Muslim. You were proud to be American, man. Until we get to that, until you proud to be just a human being, we always gonna have this, man. And I don't know, you can't cure racism. You can't. So the only thing we can do is just get the people that are racist out of power. That's it. And that's sheriffs, judges, hell, Dollar Tree managers. It don't matter.
Sparks.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Let's talk about Sparks. But don't go to Sparks and get no peanuts, deviled eggs, pick a pig,
pack of nabs, none of
that shit. Let them sit. If they do not respect us as a people, then don't give them your money. That's it. You ain't got to stand out in front of it. Just don't go in there.
Me personally, I ain't never fuck with Sparks except to go get some racing gas or something. But you know, it Sparks is located in the hood. So this being a reflection on Sparks, I think is more a reflection on an employee or the manager. I heard that this is the same lady that had a problem somewhere else.
Is she still employed there?
I don't know. Like I said, I don't go there.
If she's still employed there, don't spend y'all's money there. That's simple.
Yeah.
That's simple. I mean, you don't have to be loud or anything like that. Just hit these people in the pocket, man. Stop spending money there. How long will that store be open if we don't go to that store? I live there. Only time I saw somebody didn't look like me going there was when American Tobacco Company, they went to get some cigarettes because it was close. Outside of that, you can't not support a community, but need that community to support your livelihood. You know, you see that a lot, man. I saw a video of a guy. He was in New York. He was going into a little bodega, and he said, I go in the store every day. You know what I'm saying? I buy. He know my name. We laugh and talk. And he said he went in there one day, just playing. It's like, you know, let me get this bag of chips. You know, I come here every day. No, you know, no. And it's like, I know you can't give everybody anything, but he's just thinking, I come in here every day and spend my money. He knows that I come here every single day and spend my money, and he cannot give me this 50-cent bag of potato chips. Think about that, man. Think about that. Think about, just look around. Just think about, why are there no black owners in hood stores? I mean, a hood store is a store in the hood. They sell everything from scales to
chicken wings,
everything. But
weed paper, rolling paper.
And see, I got a problem with that too. You go in these stores, they got a big display case of pipes, drug paraphernalia, and they sell it in the hood, and it's okay. But again, That's stuff that's allowed by us. We need to go in there and tell them, "Well, you can't sell that in here. Go out Penrose and sell that. You know, you can't do that. Stop it. We got to stop that. We got to stop it in general, man. We got to stop it in general. We let stuff go, and once you let it go, then it becomes invisible to you. Then you don't see it anymore. And then when the shit hits the fan, then you're like, man, we didn't see it's been like that. And then that's the thing we say, it's been like it. It's always been like that.
Yeah.
We got to stop it.
Definitely, it's definitely time to stop supporting people and businesses that don't support us.
Absolutely. Report them.
Or either respect us.
Yeah. Report them. But if you go in there and do some stupid shit, don't say they racist because they want you out of the damn store. You went in there and start drinking your 40 before you get out of the store. You know what I'm saying? Just don't do that, man. Make it be viable, man. Don't ruin these people because you just feel some kind of way. But if somebody legitimately does not respect you or the community, then report it, show it. You record everything else, record it.
Yeah.
Cause I did you see that Chinese guy told that YouTuber is a nigger free zone. You ain't see that?
Yeah, I saw that. Oh. Yeah, I saw that.
God, he was really nice to him too.
Yeah,
I gave him a 2-piece. I would have seen if he know karate.
Wax on, wax off.
Yes, sir. I'd have got me a little bit of him. And he was in his face too. He was in his face, man. I don't understand that, but I don't know, man. I know I've been through a lot of stuff, a lot of racist stuff, man. And I remember the first house we bought when I got married. The first house we bought, it was in a neighborhood. I was probably like the only black there, and nobody used to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody used to turn their head. You know, I go to the mailbox, they turn their head and stuff. And I was there for about 3 years, and then right across the street, a Hispanic family came. And then when the Hispanic family came, the lady that was right next door to me came. I'll never forget, she said, I don't know what they let them move in here for. What do you think? I said, I think you said the same shit about me 3 years ago when I moved in here. You know, I'm not gonna add to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta say something. If you don't say, hey, if you're silent, you violent. You know what I'm saying? You just as bad as the person that's saying it. If you don't say anything to one, let them. You don't have to fight them. Just let them know that I'm not with you. If I rock with you and I hear somebody just talking shit about you, I'm like, look, man, I don't know what you got with mine. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's all. I don't want to hear that. You know that motherfucker.
Talk to him
about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear about it. Because if somebody comfortable enough to talk shit about you to me, then what are they saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't rock like that. But again, that's me. But we got to start saying stuff. And I think personally, where this is common sense. You got to hit these people in the pockets, man. Yeah. Pockets, you can't hurt them. Fighting them, they ain't gonna do nothing. That make them strong. They give them a reason. They give them an excuse to do what they do. But you hit them in the pocket, man. That store, if that lady was legitimately racist and she's still employed there, stop going there.
Yeah.
Stop going there. That's something.
Stop going there. Tell your people stop going there.
I know. Tamisha had a thing with
Firsties,
and they apologized or whatever.
They handled it the right way.
Right way, and that's good. That's what you do. That's what you do. And the people said, look. That was terrible right there. Shit, Crew Chicky. Yacked him up. Damn. He racist. That was a racist hit.
Anyway, shout out for Tamisha.
Yeah.
For bringing that incident
and that's what you
out
do.
front.
And that's what you do.
And big shout out to Firsties management, ownership, whatever, for handling it the way it should be handled.
Yes.
To my understanding, the waitress or whatever worked with the sheriff's department, and like Tamisha said, if you like that, with as a waitress, I can imagine how you are in uniform.
Yeah, when you got a gun.
So
we need to look into that.
Is she still on the force?
Yeah, you guys need to talk to your sheriff with Sam Page. Ask him about his views on racist
because
employees.
We haven't heard from him about that.
Hadn't heard from him about that, but I remember when Sheriff Hague was trying to be elected, you heard a whole lot.
Yeah.
A whole lot from Sam Page on that.
Yeah.
But he
no disrespect to you, Sam Page.
He is part of that the sheriff organization that Donald Trump put together. Yeah. So you might not hear nothing back from him.
Where did brother sheriff had he?
Well, look, let's take the one in Texas.
No, he was in Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah. He got fired from Fox and everything.
Yeah, he got fired, man.
But look, let's check this out. So today, Merle Holloway, and he's part of the NC100, the Democratic Party from North Carolina. He has sent us a message, basically saying that they're in need of poll monitors in North Carolina. They're paying monitors $100, up to $100 to volunteer your time Tuesday at the polls. Just like the stuff that happened in Mebane, we're in desperate need of people to monitor and help. Just try to just monitor and make sure everything is
keep the peace
even and. Well, hopefully, don't even get to that point.
I know. I saw emails. I saw that. I saw that. It was like it's training. They got training for it.
Yeah, it's training materials. They provide some training materials, and they're doing a call at 7 as well as another one possibly between 7 and 8 p.m. Monday. NC 100 is able to pay volunteers up to $100 for that time on Tuesday. So if y'all interested, if anyone is interested, give us a shout out. Give us a shout out, and we'll give you or send us a message, and we get you in touch with the right people if you're willing to participate in that.
Now that means you're gonna have to spend some time there on Tuesday, so can't just pull up and be like y'all good and then pull the hell off.
But just so you guys know, it is unlawful to interfere with somebody trying to vote.
Right.
So if you run across that, man, please call your local law enforcement. You call 911. If somebody's trying to interfere with you while you're trying to enter or exit the polls, it is. I think it's a felony.
Yeah.
I think it's a felony. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that, but I know it is unlawful. So just looking at that, don't ever be afraid to go to the polls. If you're scared, come and get me. I ain't never scared.
I know, right? But look, so Tuesday, man, Tuesday's a big day, people. Tuesday's a very big day. Go out, do your job, do your right.
Damn it.
Do what is necessary for yourself, your family, your future. Whichever side you think, just do it. Go do it. But don't. I hope it ain't for Trump. I just hope it ain't for Trump, man. That's just me. That's my personal opinion. And for the people who look like us that say that they support Donald Trump, hey, please chime in. Give us your insight or your thought process to why you support him. Because neither one of us feel that. But, it'll be interesting just to get your point of view on
Hi, my name is Herschel Walker.
God, can Herschel Walker read?
No.
He read that cue card.
He got the 200,000 with that Trump tattoo.
He got a tattoo.
He got a tattoo.
Herschel Walker. I used to like Herschel Walker.
All right, man. So let's go ahead, close it on down, get some closing arguments.
All right.
Real quick before we start that though, last month we didn't take the time to recognize breast cancer awareness. I want to take the time to recognize all those survivors and people who are fighting that fight.
Amen.
Breast cancer. Ladies, do go get checked out. If you feel anything wrong, get to the doctor, get it checked out, and continue to fight this fight.
Yeah.
Hey, is there a prostate cancer survivor month?
Color's purple, I think.
Is it? Hey, brothers.
What's the month?
I don't know.
What's your birthday month?
This month, November.
Yeah, this November.
Check him out.
Look, on a serious note, brothers, listen, go get checked out, man. If you over 30 years old, if you're 30 years old or older, I know they used to say when you got 50, but you need to do it when you're early, because you can catch it early. If you got something going on, you catch it early, you have a better chance of surviving. So don't be ashamed. Go get checked out, man. And brothers, you know, we always seem to use our egos when anything is bothering us, and we won't talk about it. We won't tell nobody. We just be like, oh, it'll get better tomorrow. Whether it be something physical, mental, just whatever. Man, if you got to get something off your chest, off your mind, talk to one of your brothers, man. Talk to somebody. If you ain't feeling right, man, go to the doctor. Look, we up here on this panel, we need the support from all y'all. Just like y'all need support from us. And if we don't go get checked out and make sure that we healthy, we won't be around to get no support from one another. So, hey, let's go get yourselves checked out.
Cancer affected my family. And I just like to say, you know, I had a shirt that said, man, fuck cancer. That's what we need to be fighting. That's what we need to be mad at. These diseases and these disorders that are taking us out of here. That's what we need to be mad at. We need to be mad at that shit. That's what we need to be putting money into. Research and trying to fix that. Because people are going away from here, man. Young, old.
Yeah.
Just going away from here, man. And we got to figure out the cause, cure, and a treatment for it. You know, it's tough, man. I saw family members go through chemo, and you get to a point where you're like, shit, it's just rather die than to go through the torture of that right there, man. And that's sad. If the only way you can get rid of something is to poison your body, then, you know, really, I mean, quality of life is everything, man. And I see people going through chemo, man, and the quality of life is so low. So, man, we got to look at that. So, seriously, go get checked out, because 9 times out of 10, when we go to the doctor, we already dead. The doctor's like, man, I can't do nothing for you.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's to a stage where I can't do anything for you. So, get checked out, man. Little things, man. Little things, little aches and pains that you look off, or just like, I'll be all right, man. Go get checked out, man. You got a job, man. Shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And your credit already fucked up. You ain't gonna pay no doctor bill anyway. Shit. Go to the damn doctor.
All right, man. So yeah, let's close it on out.
I'm starting.
Yeah.
I'm starting not a weight loss journey, a health journey. So if you notice, I was drinking ginger beer. I'm non-alcoholic. No, I'm just fucking with y'all. I just fuck with y'all.
What a cricket say on it? What a cricket say?
No, honestly, man, get out and vote, man. This election is very, very important. This election is very, very important, man. Get out there and vote. Man, just think, man. Just think. Think about what you're doing. Just think about what you're doing when you go out and vote. I'm not telling you who to vote for, who not to vote for. Just think what you've seen and what you want to see. And, man, it's tough, man. I like to thank everybody that's watching the show and is continuing to support us, man. If you give us some ideas, something to talk about, man, we will bring it up here, man. You can inbox any one of us and let us know, text us, you know, call us, however you can get the information to us. Oh, matter of fact, hold on. Time out. I just thought about something. I should have brought it. This is a public service announcement. And I didn't tell you guys. I should tell you guys. I've been getting some calls or some texts from the text app with some bullshit on it. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't bringing it to the table. So I'm okay with that. But I'm going to tell you, it's to whoever it is, I don't play that shit. You call my phone and you text my phone was fine. But one of you motherfuckers sent a letter to my house. That means you know where I stay. So I'm telling you, come to my motherfucking house. I promise you this. I normally joke and smile. I'm telling you, when I find out who it is, I'm gonna fuck you up. On God. That's my
Okay.
Hey, so
I guess we'll be having a conversation once we go off there.
Well, I mean, I can't say anything I need to say until I ask a question. So, what is that app you talk about, man?
No, it's a app. You can make a phone number up.
Oh wow!
You can make a phone number up and just send a text or a call. You know what I'm saying? And you can't call back. It's like a computer generated. It's like a
got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, whoever it is, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna slow stomp your motherfucking ass too.
Not just slow stomp. I mean, you can be saying some. You can be talking to him.
Talking to him for real. That right there. That shit made me mad. No return address.
Oh yeah.
Them fake thugs would get me.
Well, my closing arguments, man. You know, for me, this whole journey this year, the political, the racial, COVID, everything, has really made me kind of center myself around family and really focus on my family, my family's needs, what I need to be a better black man, a better provider, and a better protector for my family. One of the things that helped me do that was deciding to homeschool our kids until this whole pandemic thing was over. I refuse to send my kids in the harm's way. Not saying that harm's way is not anywhere, but just this pandemic, I refuse to do that. Secondly, is focusing on family, because when this pandemic hit, a lot of people was out of work, a lot of families out of work, and you had to spend time with your significant others of your family. And when spending that time, you really got to know people. You really got to know the people you live with, the people you call close family and friends. You got to know everything about them, and that benefit a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? Because we go through the everyday tasks of getting up, go to work, come home, chill for a second, go to sleep. You really don't get a chance to know one another and throughout this cycle of life, or better yet, enjoy time with one another in this thing of life. But as far as that goes, like I thank God every day for the blessings that I have, the friends that I have, the family that I have, the job that I have. I thank God for all those things, but I thank God mostly for my children, that they don't have that negative and racist eye to see the world for like it is. They see people as people, and that's how I raise mine. I tell them, see people for people, but at the same time, pull back the wool over your eyes so you can notice a racist or something negative that's been done and call it out for what it is. Don't accept it. And my children, they're good kids, man. And just Tuesday, for 18 and older, get your tails up, if you haven't already did it, and vote. If you're planning on mailing your ballots in, follow all the instructions to those ballots. Because if I'm not correct, if something is not filled out, like a witness statement or signed or something like that, it's something that's not. If it's not signed, then they won't count their vote, or they're saying they won't count their vote. So make sure if you're mailing it in that you got everything taken care of like it's supposed to, and just get out and vote. Get out and vote. It's your right. Our ancestors died for that. Your grandfathers, grandmothers, and great grandmothers and great grandfathers died or fought for that. So if you don't want to you want to disappoint your ancestors, then don't go vote. So that's it for me. Until next show, y'all be safe. Love all y'all.
All right, for me, man, it's I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. We have an opportunity to make some change in this country. Hopefully, by the time you're watching this show, many of you have already voted through early voting or mail-in voting. But to those of you who haven't, I urge you to get to the polls on Tuesday. Get there early. Hopefully you won't have to stay there long, but get there. Vote. I don't give a damn what anybody say. Your vote counts. Your vote matters. We have the opportunity to get some true change in this country, to change what we've been seeing for the past 4 years. 2020 has been one hell of a year. Seems like anything that can go wrong has gone wrong. We got a lot of people who have died from, in my opinion, a man-made virus. And this administration they have no answers for it. Yet, the leader he contracted and was only sick for 2 days.
How'd that happen? Fake news.
So, I mean, everybody's you're going to make your own decisions, but keep in mind of this. There has been a real strong effort to keep you from voting. They have went out of their way to keep you from voting. All of us have either gotten these text messages from a lot of people representing the Democratic Party. How many have you gotten from the Republican Party?
A lot. They call me Leroy too.
I haven't gotten any except for the one where they tried to tell me about Kyle Cunningham. Me and Kyle Cunningham got the VIP on Tuesday night. Anyway, man, but a real strong effort. A real strong effort has been made to keep you from voting. Don't play into it. Get to the polls. Get out there and vote. And let's make some change. All right.
All right.
Go ahead.
Say goodbye.
Go ahead.
Straight Biden. My whole ticket. Democratic.
Same here. Undecided. No.
Elections are temporary. Wu-Tang is forever.
All right, but before we go, let's throw a prediction out there.
Biden.
And you already?
Biden.
Okay. Yeah, I think Trump too. I think because we are still divided on our side.
Keep hope
alive. I hope not, but I just got a feeling.
Keep hope alive, man.
Get to the polls and vote.
Please go vote.
Get to the polls and vote. All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. And until the next show, my man Timmy T, with my homeboy D, we said what we said. Get to the polls, y'all. Yeah.